Hello everyone, it's Danielle with the Victorious Planner and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be reviewing the Prayerful planner. So this planner has been my daily planner for 2021. We're just at the beginning of December, so I still have about a month left in this planner, a little less now, but I did want to do a review video now that I've been using it for almost a year. Just kind of share with you everything I've learned about it, how I like it, and just give you some tips on it in case you're still looking for your 2022 planner or planners. So this one, they won't have this particular one available. Here towards the end of the video, we'll pull up the website. I'll show you what they have. But they do have some outstanding designs for 2022 as well. So anyway, this one, I don't remember the actual name of this design, but I love this floral print. The gold is wearing off a little bit. Not sure how much you can see that, but just after the wear and tear of the year, some of that gold is coming off, but it's a really beautiful planner. I did get the ring bound planner. As you'll see when we look at the website, they do have some that are book bound. I think that's how you say that, like with no rings or anything. But this one does have rings. This is their large size or their main size of planner, but it's a pretty hefty planner, pretty big planner, but I love it. But definitely keep that in mind if you're getting one. It's I have taken this with me to work on some occasions, but it mostly stayed at home. And I referred to it, you know, at home usually just because it isn't necessarily the easiest on the go planner. All right, let's take a look inside. So one thing about the planner, it does have a pocket in the front. I have used this a couple times on various occasions, but never really left anything in there, but there is that. And then you do have a name page, and of course you have scriptures all throughout this planner, which I love. And then your first page, it does have a how to use your planner page, and so it kind of explains some different things that you'll see in the daily layout and kind of why those things are in there and just the importance of each of the areas in the planner. And then you have a prayer requests page. I love this page. I did cover up most of my prayer requests and praise reports just because I do love to pray for other friends and family and other people, and just to respect their privacy, I didn't want to be showing all of that. But the first two luckily were just prayers for myself and my husband, so I can share those because I just wanted you to see. So we have the date column. You can write in the date of your prayer and then your praise report. And I like to put a little date next to when the prayer actually manifests, kind of the praise report. So I just kind of like to do that, but there isn't an extra column to do that, so I just wrote it in. And then this page is front and back. As you can see, I did not do a very good job of, yeah, I think my list probably goes down to here or something. I didn't necessarily do a good job of remembering to write all of them down, but I do have some pretty big ones in there, like our prayer for our home and then when we actually bought our house. So that'll be fun to kind of look back and see, but they do give you front and back on that. And then you have a page that is your word and your Bible verse for the year. I love this. So my word for this year is yoked. It gives you a little section of why did you choose the word, and then your verse and why did you choose the verse. And my verse and word go together for this year. And I just love that page. Then you have a purpose worksheet. This is pretty neat, you guys. So there's a page that kind of explains how this worksheet is laid out and explains each area. And it's just kind of something to help you find or reaffirm your purpose in life and you know, the particular ways that like God created you, the strengths he gave you and things like that. And it kind of helps you narrow down to what your purpose is. And so really neat worksheet to fill out. Then next we have a vision page. I love this, a vision page and a goals page. And you guys, I could have done a lot better at like making these pretty. Like this would be fun if I would have actually included pictures and everything. What I really ended up doing at the very beginning of last year is putting sticky notes down on these pages of what I wanted my vision and my goals to be. And I intended to spend a little more time, you know, writing them out. And after it was just taking me so long, I'm like, I just need to write these down. So it's not anything pretty, but it is neat. So this vision mostly, you know, for just this year, but you can even take it beyond the year. And then goals, and it breaks it down into many groups. Here we have spiritual goals, relationships, family, home, health, financial, work, hobbies, and big dreams. So really awesome place to record those. Then there is a word tracker, the word, like a tracking how often you're in the word. Of course, ideally every day, ideally. We need the word every day. As you can see, I am still a work in progress with that. I did only note the days that I actually got to sit down and read the word for more than just a couple minutes and actually, you know, kind of study it. I just felt like it would, this is just how my brain works, but I felt like it'd be cheating to just use the little, I have the YouVersion Bible app and I have a daily verse pop up, you know, things like that. Because my goal is to really get in the rhythm of sitting down and just having that quiet time, even if it's just 15 minutes. But still working on that, but I love this page to just kind of be able to record that. Then before every month, there is a blank sheet of paper. I never got around to using them, but I do like that it's included. You could use it for lists. You could use it to even just break down things for that month. However you decide to use it. But then after that, there is kind of like a monthly, like currently page or dashboard that really does have a lot of sections for you to record things. So which is why I didn't really, I guess, need this, but it's handy that it's there. So what your monthly looks like is you have verse of the month, and then a prayer for the month, and then a little place for gratitude, what you're grateful for, a little place for what you're praying for, and then goals for the month. And I love that. So some of the goals, it can be like your main goals and how you're breaking them down into that month, or if you just have a mini goal here and there. Really awesome. And then your habit trackers. I love these, even though, as you can see, I'm not always that great at sticking to my habits or what I'm tracking, but really cool page. And then you have a monthly calendar view before we get into the daily, and this is just a basic monthly calendar, and then of course you can decorate it or just write all over it or whatever you want. Something else I will point out, there's these monthly tasks, like this one says determine one major goal for the upcoming year, break it down into manageable weekly tasks, and schedule them in your calendar. So just little prompts and things that can help you be more intentional. And then the daily, I love how this daily planner is laid out. So you of course have the date, and then there's always a scripture for that day, which I love. And then you have your priorities, a box for, you know, listing priorities for that day. And then here's the planet section. So that's the largest section. You can write notes or checklists, to-do lists. That's usually what I did, is I kind of wrote an overview of my day and then more specific to-do lists when I had things to do that day. And then there's a praise section, and then a physical health section. So this is where you can write down, you know, mental health things, physical health, I guess it can be mental as well, but like workouts and things like that, or maybe even water tracking, whatever, you know, could fit there. I mostly just wrote down what I did as far as working out, or if it was a rest day or things like that. And then post-it section, sometimes I would do stickers or quotes like this, or an actual post-it. And then a prayer section. And then as I got going through the year, a lot of times I'll actually change this prayer section now to be a gratitude section, just mostly because I have another journaling planner where I write out prayers and different things. So sometimes it was becoming redundant. So I would just change it to a gratitude list. And that's what's really awesome, especially if you do decorate, or if you just, want to white out or use, sticky notes or whatever, you can actually change up some of these sections if you would like to. But that's the daily layout. I love it. I did decorate. Of course, this is an awesome layout if you don't want to decorate and you just want to write things down. It's a great layout. Sometimes I would just do sticky notes, just kind of depended. Oh, here's where I did, you know, washi, all the washi tape. So yeah, just, however, of course, you know me being a creative planner, I love to decorate. But then as you go into the new month, again, that extra piece of paper there, and then your currently and your calendar. So we won't necessarily flip through all pages in this book, but I do want to show you the very end. So of course we're going through December right now, so I'll finish out this month. And then you get to the end and you have your last day, December 31st. And then when you flip that back page, it has a 2021 reflection section, which is awesome. So the goals page I pointed out at the beginning, it's all the same boxes, and it's just a place now for you to reflect. So here soon I will be taking some time to reflect. What goals did I accomplish? What did I fall behind on? What goals, you know, maybe I made progress, but I'm not all the way there yet. I can carry those goals on into 2022. And then something I do want to point out, I like the rings on it, but because of, you know, because of that, you have to be careful. Like right now, you can't really close this back. So you kind of have to maneuver it to a different spot on the rings to get it closed. But here's the beautiful back cover. And then back to the front. No major complaints about this planner at all. I actually really loved it. I will, however, not be having one of these planners in my 2022 planner lineup. And really it's just because, you guys, I just get so, there's so many planners out there that I love, and you guys do know that I love Happy Planner as well. And I just really want to try something a little bit new. Stay tuned here soon. I'll be getting my 2022 planner lineup video posted, and I'll show you in detail what my lineup will be like. But if you've watched any of my more recent videos or seen that huge Happy Planner haul that I did, you're probably gathering that I'm going to try something new in the fact that I'm going to get a little more specialized with each of my planners. And because I'm going to try that, like for example, I have a fitness planner, a meal planning planner, I'm adding some of those. I just don't think I need a daily along with each of those. So I'm just going to try that out and see what I like better. And then I can always switch it up if I want to, or in 2023, I can decide if I want to go back to a daily or what I want to do. So really, that's the only reason I'm not going to have one in my 2022 lineup. But if you're looking for a daily planner, I do highly recommend you look into this. And now, real quick, I do want to show you some things off their website real quick. I will link the website below. Hopefully this works. I did a little test before actually filming this to make sure you could see the screen. I didn't know how it would be filming another screen, but I think it works enough. You may see some lights reflecting and things, but this is their gorgeous website. Making sure my brightness was up. And if you just go to shop, I'm gonna hit all, okay. So they have lots to choose from. This top row here, these are the planners that are just like this one, except you can see they have different designs. This one, you guys, this is the Flourish design. This one is the one that sticks out to me, like, oh my goodness, so gorgeous. This is the one I would have been getting if I was gonna do a daily this year. But so they have their daily dated planners. And then here's where they have the book bound, I want to say. Hopefully I'm saying that right, but you see they don't have rings, so it's more of that book bound planner. Those are dated as well. And then they do have a petite option. I have not tried the petite yet, so I don't know how comparable it is to this, but definitely smaller. So if you are looking for a smaller planner, you could check out that. Then they do have some soft cover weekly planners. These are dated. And then some notebooks, pens. I mean, they have gorgeous, you're seeing some of the stuff, the pens, the washi tape. They have other things on their website too. So definitely check them out. Even if you're not going to go with one of the planners, maybe you can get some fun planner accessories. And then these are so gorgeous too. Now these are undated. So that's another option, and I've considered it and may end up may just end up grabbing one of these, you know, sometime into the new year if I'm really missing my daily. But I figured with an undated, you don't necessarily have to use it every single day. You can just maybe pull it out on your busier days or start it whenever. If, you know, if it's not working out, you can finish it at a different time. So just things you can do with undated, and those covers are gorgeous. And then there's also some weekly undated, so daily and then weekly, and then other notebooks. And then there's a whole other page. They have some journal. Well, it looks like some things are out of stock, so keep an eye on that. But they do have some faith journals usually. So they should be restocking some of these, hopefully. And then sticky notes, pens, and then they do also have digital versions, downloadable, printable versions of the planners. So that's also another option. All right, well, there you guys have it. The Prayerful planner. Again, this one was a daily dated planner. I have so enjoyed it. And yeah, I just wanted to share with you kind of everything about this planner, and just in case, you know, you're still looking for your 2022 planners. So I'd love to hear what you think. Comment below, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye.